In 2015, the Heartland Institute sent a number of prestigious climate experts to Rome to counter the Vatican's environmental hysteria and alliance with the United Nations. Unfortunately, the Heartland delegation learned firsthand that the Vatican was not interested in a balanced discussion of the complex global climate issues. Rather, Pope Francis only invited climate alarmists and global warming doomsayers to advise him on his pending environmental encyclical. To the horror of the scientific and Catholic world, the Vatican embraced environmental and population control advocates like Paul Ehrlich, the discredited author of the population bomb, UN bureaucrat Jeffrey Sachs, and other radicals. These climate alarmists dominated the Vatican climate change agenda in that 2015 summit and urged population control as a means of reducing global warming. A few weeks ago, Pope Francis had global warming on his mind again, inviting the world's leading oil company executives to the Vatican. He encouraged them to shift away from fossil fuels and embrace renewable energy in order to fight global warming and assist in promoting social justice. That is a foolish, dangerous crusade that would make energy less reliable and more expensive for those who need it most, the poor in the developing world, the very people Pope Francis and I would like to help the most. What the pontiff and many other alarmists conveniently forget is that the use of fossil fuels has already lifted billions of people out of poverty and saved more lives than anything else mankind has used for energy. The use of cheap and abundant coal and natural gas increases crop yields to feed the poor, provides indoor plumbing and air conditioning, powers hospitals, replaces the burning of wood and dung for cooking and heating, and will give reliable electricity to the 1 billion people on the earth who still live in the dark. Solar, wind, and other so-called green energy sources are simply too unreliable and expensive to do that. Demonizing carbon dioxide creates the pathway to demonize mankind. As the brilliant MIT physicist Richard Lindzen recognizes, controlling carbon is a bureaucrat's dream. If you control carbon, you control life. And charlatans like Ehrlich and Sachs are energized by that fact. They want to control human life by making sure there is less of it. Pope Francis, please hear this. The climate alarmist agenda is driven by political operatives seeking to control individual lives, to impose draconian population control on families, and to keep billions of people around the world mired in poverty. You are on the wrong side of the argument, and you should take the cautionary advice of Margaret Thatcher. Global warming provides a marvelous excuse for global socialism.